Disneyland's 60th anniversary, and to celebrate that, they are adding, well, they're plussing. So that means they're adding more details to the rides. In particular, they're bringing back a favorite that was there on opening day, but disappeared for decades. It's the Hatbox Ghost. Let's take a quick overview of that.
The Hatbox Ghost was one of the original 999 happy haunts in the mansion. Sometime around the opening, he disappeared and has been missing from the mansion for the past 45 years. And so for the Disneyland Diamond Celebration, we thought it was a wonderful opportunity to bring him home to the mansion. Despite the fact that the Hatbox Ghost hasn't been in the mansion since around opening day in 1969, he has a cult following. There is a ton of fans for the Hatbox Ghost. He's one of the most popular figures in the mansion and doesn't even exist there.
When they go by, the Hatbox Ghost will be looming at them, and then his head will fully disappear from the top of his shoulders and then reappear back into his hat box. And then, as they're going by, they'll see right before their eyes, like a magic trick, the head disappear from the hat box and appear right on the top shoulders again.
Walt loved the opportunity to be able to go into his attractions and be able to, as he says, plus them up and add new magic back into existing attractions. And we are excited to be able to continue that today here at Imagineering.
Okay, so he was there on opening day of the mansion in 1969, gone, and now he's back. So basically what happened was this Hatbox Ghost developed kind of a cult following. There's an urban legend that he disappeared because it was so scary. One guest had a heart attack and died, but that didn't happen. It just didn't work properly. And now it works because of technology.
Right, and at some points, you know, people would keep asking, oh, where's the Hatbox Ghost? And a lot of people didn't know that he actually existed, and it was very difficult for them to actually come up with the design for this new Hatbox Ghost. They didn't really have any reference photos of the old one, just really grainy home footage from somebody who brought a camera through the ride, and also some original sketches by the Hatbox Ghost creator, but they've done an amazing job. It looks like I absolutely love Imagineering, and it looks so cool.
Yeah, this is something I'm super pumped about because it shows what we've been able to do with technology, because it's so believable in the way they use the black paint, and the black light paint is so incredible, and it's just like, it's really a feat of Imagineering for sure. And I'm super excited about this in particular because this is my favorite ride, one of my favorite rides at Disneyland, that it's just going to be, it's so nice to see them plus something that sort of over time falls a little bit into camp, and you enjoyed it in that way.
I like it campy though. I like it that way. I like how bad the Pepper's Ghost effects looks compared to modern technology. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying compared to the modern stuff.
I don't know, the ballroom scene, that gets me every time. I'm like, how do they do that?
Definitely takes my breath away
There's the
every
reflection
time.
of a different thing under where, oh.
But then once you see it repeat again, you're like, oh, okay, now I see what's going on. It's not a real dining room full of people dancing as ghosts.
Yeah, that would be dumb if you thought that.
Oh.
Yeah, but supposedly the Hatbox Ghost is supposed to be a pivotal role in the new Guillermo del Toro Haunted Mansion movie.
I didn't know that, but that's interesting. So there's this lore, and there's the kind of a story behind the Haunted Mansion, but it's a little bit confused and pieced together by fans. I mean, we have the Master Gracie thing, we have someone in the attic. I'm not really sure how it goes, but hopefully Guillermo del Toro is able to piece it together and add the last ghost that was missing.
I mean, if you think about it, each of those ghosts has a story, has an origin story, if you will, why they died. The Ghost Bride has, supposedly she was abandoned.
I didn't understand the Ghost Bride at all.
It's super spooky, but I want to know all of those origin stories, and I wonder how many of them we'll get to see delved into.
So plussing is something that's apparently Walt Disney has always had his mindset on since he put in a couple scenes in Jungle Cruise, including Trader Sam, who now has an awesome bar named after him. And the other rides we see doing that are the Matterhorn, which it was plus before with the addition of an abominable snowman. Looks kind of campy and lame now though. So they're adding, they're changing it somehow. It will be premiering on the 22nd. And I do not know how that looks because they have not showed us at all. We also have more additions to Peter Pan, which is the most popular Fantasyland ride.
That was my favorite ride when I was younger. I just love it. I love the storybook nature of it. And supposedly they're going to add the shadow going up the wall.
Hey, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's super macabre. Super macabre.
As long as they never touch Splash Mountain, because that is my favorite. I love being sung to by animatronic little creatures. Something so creepy and weird about it.
It's kind of creepy, and I do hope they change it. But that's just me. Hey, audience, have you gone to go see, or will you go see, the pluses added for the 60th anniversary? And what do you think of the Hatbox Ghost? Let us know below in the comments. And please, hurry back. And bring your death certificate.